Hey, Homestead Prepper. Okay guys, some of y'all know I live in the Tampa Bay area, and it looks like Hurricane Irma is going to give us a direct hit. So we'll see how it goes. I'm going to show y'all some of my preps for the hurricane. If I can get this uploaded, before we lose power or lose internet. It's about 10 a.m. Sunday right now. I want to show you guys a little bit of what we're doing to get prepared for Hurricane Irma. It's about 7:30 Sunday morning. It's supposed to hit here in the Tampa Bay area about 2 a.m. So part of what we're doing is our water plan. We're on a well, and when our power goes out, we don't have any water. But we do have a generator. We'll be hooking that up. But we've got a dispenser here. We picked this up at Sam's. It was on clearance. I think it was like $9, and it works really excellent, and it's glass. All the water that we've got, we've run that through our Berkey. These are some containers that we got from Walmart. They were empty, and that's been run through our Berkey. So we have about 11 gallons here, plus we do have some bottled water on hand. And we've got some candles. This is HSP. You want to...
Yeah, these are long burning candles, and they come 6 to a pack for $1 at the Dollar Tree, and they work really well, burn for a long time. And what I've done is I've taken I've got a mason jar here, and I've got a glass this is handy, this coffee mug, because it has a handle on it. Now you can see what I've done in here in order to keep these upright, because I didn't want to get a bunch of hot wax down in the bottom of these containers and it'd be very difficult to get out. So what I did is I took a paper cup and I cut off the amount that would fit down into the bottom of these, and then I took a blade here and I cut a crisscross in it so that you could stick the candle inside there. And then, in order to further control the drip, I took some aluminum foil and also cut a crisscross in this so that the candle could stick down inside of that, and then that way that catches most of the drip, and it also keeps the candle upright. But these candles are fantastic. We've used them before and they're really good. They don't always have them on hand, so when you go to the Dollar Tree, you go to the candle department, you see some of these, pick up a few packs. They are worth the while. They're worth the money.
Okay, thank you. I've got my cordless, one of my cordless drills charging up here. A neighbor said they wanted to borrow it for some last minute stuff. We of course are ready for any looters. Another thing that we're doing is we have this cooler. We bought that at Sam's, I guess about a month ago. It was on sale for $50. It works really excellent. When we lose power, we're going to put, we may have to put some stuff in the cooler to keep it refrigerated and it doesn't spoil. Like I said, we do have a generator, but that could break. It's always wise to have a backup plan. Let me show you our ice. We've got some ice here on hand in our freezer. Let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 bags. We have another bag in the other part of the freezer, and that's an ice block that we've frozen down. And let me show you something else we're doing. Okay, our bathroom here. Like I said, when we lose power, we're going to lose our well, and I'm not going to get out there at 2 o'clock in the morning in 120 or 130 mile an hour winds and hook the generator up. I guess I could go ahead and hook it up right now, but I'm not going to run it until we actually need it. We could go a couple hours without some power, but in case we need to flush the toilet, we've got 2 5-gallon things of water right there. Okay, that's a snatch rope, and I've got those 2 smaller trees on the left. They're tied off to that one bigger oak tree right there, and they're kind of leaning, and you see the way they're leaning, and they're kind of leaning over towards my house. Now, last time we had hurricanes back in '04, we parked right there, and a tree fell from on the other side of that truck and hit my van. Fortunately, I had a ladder rack on it, and that's the only thing that really saved the vehicles. So we're not going to make that mistake of parking all the vehicles in the same spot again. Now if you look over here, I have a huge oak tree, and I've got that rope tied and looped around it, and it's tied to the base of that tree over there. And from my experience is doing something is better than doing nothing. So we're going to tie that off. I've got a tree right here, and I've got it wrapped around. You can see this palm tree right there. I've got that rope right there, and then what it does, it comes around and it ties into this this really large oak tree that's right next to my house. So I'm going to tie that off. Alright, these are some of my fuel reserves right here. That thing on the bottom is actually a marine fuel tank. It's 55 gallons. It currently is empty right now. This is a small marine gas tank, and this has I put on there, I got 25 gallons, and the date I put the gas in there. I had some other gas in there, and I moved that to some gas cans. I have another gas storage facility. Got some diesel there, kerosene for the hurricane lanterns. So anyway guys, these are part of my preps I'm sharing with y'all. I hope that it helps you out in a future hurricane. I'm probably not going to get this uploaded. I don't know, it may be after the hurricane. I don't know. We'll have to see how the power and the internet hold up. Okay, until then, Homestead Prepper out.